Hi, this is Anna, and today I want to talk to you about something unusual for me to talk about, how to use your self-belief when you are going through grief, when you lost someone you love, and it is so hard that you can't see your life without that person. I am a self-doubt and confidence expert, but today I want to tell you how to go through that grief, because a lot of us are struggling with those emotions, and your self-esteem and confidence can help you to go through that. So first thing you have to understand about death is that death is a permanent change in your life. And I know someone told me that when I lost my mom, and that helped me a lot, because oftentimes when you lose someone, you are focusing on your pain, and you are focusing on your memories, on your past, on all those things which you should left behind, and start adjusting your life to that new reality, because this person will not be back. And why you suffering that much? You are suffering because you are losing connection. You are losing the sense of belonging if that person was a huge part of your life. And losing that sense of belonging is one of the reasons why people get depressed, because you are missing that person you love. And life will never be the same again. But when you take that focus from your past and you focus on the future, you can move forward quicker. Another thing about death and grief is you have to understand that you are not the only one who is going through that. Everyone is losing someone. Everyone is going through those emotions. It is really painful, but you have to give yourself some love and some belief. And this is where self-belief, self-esteem and self-confidence, they play such a huge role, because when you say to yourself that you can go through that, that you have phenomenal coping skills, and you will be fine, this will help you. When you focus on your pain, you will get more of this pain. You need to have time to grieve and to adjust to that new reality, but you have to be rational about it, that this is permanent change. A lot of the time I hear from people that they regret that they never had a chance to say goodbye to that person who is dying. Especially now in a lockdown, it's really difficult. I've seen few posts from women who lost their mums and they never had a chance to say goodbye. So what I would say about that situation is your imagination is very powerful, and you can't recreate that event. You can't go back, but you can use your imagination to have that final goodbye and get some peace in your mind. So I advise my clients, I advise people who are suffering with loss to close their eyes and imagine that final goodbye and say to your loved ones, to your mom, whatever you wanted to say, to feel peaceful and have that moment, because sometimes it's necessary. If there was anything you wanted to hear from that loved one, you can imagine that, and it will help you to move forward, I promise to you. So you can try that if you are in this difficult situation. So when that happens to you and you are losing that sense of belonging, you have to find your purpose to stay alive. You have to find the reason. And when you can't see that because that pain is so overwhelming, you need to take little steps every single day. find the reason to move forward. And if you can't live for yourself, find someone else who will give you that purpose. And it's about baby steps. It's about tiny adjustments every single day until that pain is not there, because it will go. And that's why people say time heals the pain. But there is many things you can do for yourself to help yourself. And when you are confident enough about yourself, you can say to yourself that you're gonna go through it. Stop saying to yourself that you are in terrible pain, this is disaster, you are heartbroken, and you can't live anymore, because unfortunately that will create more pain. If you say to yourself that you are going to be fine, you have coping skills, you will find the way, you will find the solution, and you will adjust your life, it will help you. And you have to focus on loving yourself, because if that love is taken away from you, now it's your job to love yourself. Give yourself that love, which is gone from that other person, but it is your responsibility to accept yourself, and boost your self-esteem, and create that energy and that positivity which will help you go in. I know it sounds awful when you're going through that, but I've been there myself, and I went through all those stages. I had to find a reason to live, and I didn't find it within myself. I was living for other people for a while, until I was strong enough to believe that now I can live for myself and be strong every single day. Because just because someone is dying doesn't mean your life is over. So use your coping skills, use your self-love, use your belief in yourself that you can go through that process and you will be fine, because you're not the only one who's going through that. And it is really difficult, and I can totally relate to that and totally understand. But you have to take charge of your emotions, and don't let your emotions destroy you, and don't let your emotions make you feel depressed, because there is a reason why you are still alive, and you have to find energy within yourself to keep breathing every day and find the purpose for your life, even when this precious person is gone and you're gonna miss her for a long time. But you can do it. I believe you can do it. If you are struggling with insecurities and you would like to boost your self-esteem, boost your self-confidence, you can get in touch with me, and I'm gonna help you.